toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving, even if we fall, we will stand up and move. So this day of the Biafra liberation is something that nobody has ever seen. And like I said, our arms and ammunition is to face the Nigeria terrorists. A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life.
Please confirm to me if the volume is okay. Confirm to me if the volume is okay. Confirm, please, if the volume is okay. We are not afraid of making mistakes. This is our motto. Things that motivated us to join Biafran struggle, because we are not afraid of making mistakes. And today we are very, very happy. Our Prime Minister is using the same language that motivated us. And one of the languages that motivated us was, inside our visions, we saw a vision that says, the sea has a new challenge every now and then. And we told you to go and look on top of the sea, the way the waves used to roll, the way the waves used to roll and come. The sea has a new challenge every day, and we are not afraid of making mistakes. If you are afraid of making mistakes, you can never do anything. And today, 555 Vision is very happy because our Prime Minister used that language that motivated us here, meaning that what we are doing is right. And what is our topic today? Our topic says the war is in between Simon Ekpa and Asari Dokubo. And in our presence, Simon Ekpa defeated Peter Obi. Everybody knows when we have that program here. In our presence here, Simon Ekpa defeated Peter Obi. He called Peter Obi, if you want to become president, don't look at this young face. Look at the person inside him. If you want to become Nigerian president, come and talk to us. Negotiate with us. And I will show you why the war is between Simon Ekpa and Asari Dokubo of these days. Now, we want to hear that word again, because when we create some languages and the language begin to spread, we are happy. What about the treasure is hidden in an open place? The treasure is hidden in an open place. And we are the salt of the earth. That one is in the Bible, and we adopted it. Then we are not afraid of making mistakes. Rather, ready to take correction whenever error is being dictated in anything we do. And we will take correction to see how to do it. Then we listen for our Prime Minister.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving, even if we fall, we will stand up and move. So this day of the Biafra liberation is something that nobody has ever seen. And like I said, our arms and ammunition is to face the Nigeria terrorist government, to face the Nigerian Islamic State. We are not.
Yes, my people, let's match.
themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attacked the army. A live video they were shooting. They said the army people are running. Army people are running. You didn't see that video. I will send the video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us, and knowing that we can deliver and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. Buhari, with all that, saw the capacity in me, that I am capable. And the government came, asked me, those terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists, ESN, now Biafran Liberation Army, the way I decimated ESN, I am going to decimate them. In a few days' time, you will start. I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attacked the army. A live video they were shooting. They said the army people are running. Army people are running. You didn't see that video. I will send the video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us, and knowing that we can deliver and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. Buhari, with all that, saw the capacity in me, that I am capable. And the government came, asked me, those terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists, ESN, now Biafran Liberation Army, the way I decimated ESN, I am going to decimate them. In a few days' time, you will start.
If you can see the news from Asari Dokubo, then our prime minister answered him. For you to know the war coming up. So everyone should know the war coming up. So bear with me because we must bring the notice the way we, according to our capacity. According to our capacity, we will bring the news however we can bring it. But the main thing is that we bring the news. Here, our prime minister responded to Asari Dokubo. He responded to Asari Dokubo, and he says, look at it here. Sorry, because we must try to report. Inside here, he responded to him, why we tell you now the war now is between Asari Dokubo and our prime minister. Here is what our prime minister answered him. He says, recruit more jihadist fighters. They will die in Biafran land. Before you recruit more jihadist fighters, go and recover the bodies of those you send to kill Biafrans. Their bodies are literally in the bush. Biafran Liberation Army and the ESN, Eastern Security Network, shocked you. They didn't tell you until you saw the video online. BNL will post more, and the next will be you. So our prime minister responded to Asari Dokubo. We are bringing the news naked, the way it is, on the matter that is not that beautiful.
Those terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists. ESN, now Biafran Liberation Army. The way I decimated ESN, I am going to decimate them. In a few days' time, you will start. I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon, I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attack the army.
Now we go to our teachings today.
Possess the people to continue to buy this toku, so that Mawo will continue to fly like a bird until you get to his destination. But as you all know, just like this speech says it all, the Biafra liberation has entered a very, very different dimension since the history of Biafra war from 1967 to 70. Where
Biafrans, we work together. I read your comments, we analyze, and the game we are playing is here. There is one news today. Nicholas, I thank you for joining. Emeka Uche, I thank you for joining. Chinenye Mike, I thank you for joining. Isdo, I thank you for joining. Alvera, I thank you for joining. Onyekachi, thank you for joining. Isdo, yeah, every one of you, thank you for joining. Let us crack our brain like always. We crack our brain like always. You know, ịtụpụ nkịta akpa igosi ya nkịta n'iru ka ọ hapụ ịdị ka atụrụ ya mbọ. The game have just started. The game have started. Sylvester, thank you for joining. The game have started. If you don't provoke someone, the enemy, to come openly, then you will never know whom you are fighting with. We know Fulani is the picture we are fighting. But the real people they are using to come and fight us are the Igbo people. Asari Dokubo, Edi Abale. Igbo blood. Donatus, thank you. Asari Dokubo, Edi Abale. Igbo blood. Ifeanyi Oba. Edi Abale. Hope Uzodimma. Yes, someone have write something. Asari Dokubo, you can't do nothing to us again. The freedom fighters that you see today is not the type of freedom fighters that you have seen before. Asari Dokubo, watch it. Because the kind of people you are seeing now, this Biafran liberation is different to what you think before. Then, Mazi, I attend the program today, but it's good. Mazi, Asari Dokubo was fathered by the same Botswana man that fathered Ifeanyi Oba. Look at the two of them. They look alike and they promote the same agenda. Asari Dokubo, Ifeanyi Oba, we are the Biafrans. They told you that if you remove Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, more than 1,000 dangerous, more than Nnamdi Kanu, more than 1,000 to 3,000 people will come out. And the Simon Ekpa is just showing picture like this. By next week or 2 weeks' time, people will join this program. then you people will see sophisticated people. Then, Emeka Uche, I salute you, brother. Your program bring us back to life again. Yes, the origin, we are the origin. We are, because, you know, if you don't know where the rain start beating you, you will never know where the rain will stop beating you. We go on, we will be playing these two games until we get to where we are going. We make use of this one.
Over 3 million children were killed by starvation, by the conspiracy of the British and other world powers collaborated with the Nigerian government to starve our children to death. Today, the spirits of those children have risen and have possessed each and every one of us. And the only way to act.
The spirits of those people being killed during the Biafran war through starvation has risen and possessed each and every one of us. That is why Onyekachi is here. The spirit possessed him. That is why Biafran Victory TV is here. The spirit possesses each and every one of us here. You understand? Asari Dokubo, the kind of people that came to fight. We are just showing our face. But let it be in the history again. We've been saying it. And one of the things that is making us happy today is that our Prime Minister adopted one of our motto. And here the motto.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes.
Whenever you know that you summon courage, you say you are not afraid of making mistake, then that is when the chain holding you will break. We are very, very angry. Yes, now. Yeah, the kind of people that has come to restore Biafra is not the kind of people that fought Biafra before. And let it be a record. This is 555 vision. When Nnamdi Kanu declared fasting, Psalm 1 to 150, during when we are in the Psalm 56, there are some chief priests, native bishop and the native reverend fathers, native reverend sisters and the native pastors, native prophets from Sabbath, Cherubim and Seraphim, all of them gathered together. We are doing fasting and praying. We don't eat oil. During that time, Nnamdi Kanu declared fasting and praying. We forbidden to eat oil for 1 good month, fasting and praying. And at the end of that prayer, we declared extra. It was 1 to 150. Inside before 56, our prayer was ending. All the energies gathered together. That's why we are telling you people that we are building deitic bridge since long time. Do you know some people that came from the sea in Igbo land, in this then they made a covenant with the gods of the sea. 7,500 Biafran dead soldiers arose in Biafran land. Copy this area, send it out to our prime minister or anybody of your choice. When Biafra comes, people will begin to bring out things they did in the secret, because our brother Biafran Victory TV says we are very, very angry. Igbo man never dies. Igbo man reincarnates. Igbo man never dies. Igbo man reincarnates. Then, Asari Dokubo, we have come with multiple teachings today. Multiple teachings. One of it is we are not afraid of making mistake. Rather, ready to take correction whenever error is being dictated in anything we do. Then here our prime minister, this is the motivation we have before we show our face. And our prime minister have bought that topic.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving. Even if we fall, we will stand up and move. So this day of the Biafra liberation is something that nobody has ever seen. And like I said, our arms and ammunition is to face the Nigeria terrorist government, to face the Nigerian Islamic State. We are not.
I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe.
He said Igbo land is no longer safe. Who make it on rest? He brought out Ebubago walking along. He said here that Buhari contracted him. And here our topic says, the war is now between our prime minister and Asari Dokubo. And in our eyes, these are our very eyes, our prime minister, the spiritual son of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, defeated Peter Obi. You understand? And this war, if you are following it, you have to follow it the way it is. It is one after another. How does the game start? We started by give him slot, DOS. All of us will face DOS. DOS was defeated and they sent to Abyss. Then it came up again. It was Peter Obi and the election, Soludo and the all Eastern governors. All of them, Simon Ekpa defeated all of them. Until Dati, the vice campaign manager of Peter Obi, joined the DOS to fight against our prime minister, Obatu Ubie, Ikpoke, Simon Ekpa. Then our prime minister defeated Dati. All Fulanis joined together with the Russian media, with the Garaba Shehu. Is it not true? With all Nigerian newspaper, all of them entered, begin to fight our prime minister. Our prime minister defeated them. We are giving you now the chain of the game, how the game is fighting and how it's winning. Now, the game now, the last game is where we are. Last game now is Asari Dokubo is the sacrifice lamb. Asari Dokubo is the sacrifice lamb. You know the story of Ken Sarowiwa, the way Fulanis used to Ken Sarowiwa. That is exactly what will happen to Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo now say he is now overpower Nigeria, and he is fighting Igbo people. Look at the message our prime minister sent to him. And let me read again, because some people is joining. And as we are joining, you know, we do our own. We don't make it so beautiful. That is, we play naked. Our prime minister says here, recruit more jihadist fighters. They will die in Biafran land. Before you recruit more jihadist fighters, go and recover the dead bodies of those sent to kill Biafrans. Asari sent them. And he confirmed it here. Then, their bodies are littered in the bush. He is sending this message to Asari. In case if Asari did not hear, Nnamdi Kanu recruited us to become journalists anyway, anytime, anywhere we find ourselves, inside car, inside bush, we will deliver the message. Then, he said their body is littered inside bush. Biafran Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network shock you. They don't tell you until you saw you with by yourself. You saw the video online. BNL will post more video, and the next will be Asari. That is the battle you people must know. So if you are with us, 555 Vision, we are coupling the history, marching forward. Remember that our Biafran Bible is loading. And here are one of the things we will see inside Biafran Bible.
There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon, I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attacked the army. A live video they were shooting. They said, the army people are running. Army people are running. You didn't see that video. I will send the video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us, and knowing that we can deliver and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me. Buhari government engaged me. Buhari government engaged me. Buhari government.
What do you hear? Buhari government engaged him. Biafra TV, Biafra Victory TV say, don't forget the fallen angels. You know, fallen angels, we don't really know the game they are playing. Those people, we don't come there. Now, do you hear what is the agenda of Buhari to eliminate Igbo people? And what did the Asari Dokubo says in this place?
Buhari government engaged me. Shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Buhari government engaged me. Shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. I was anti-Buhari. Years, I was anti-Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti.
You know why we are doing what we are doing? So that it will sink in your memory. This is history. They remove history out of Nigerian school curriculum. And if you don't know how to capture the point, then you will make a mistake. For 7 years, he was anti-Buhari. And he was within Nnamdi Kanu. Then Buhari asked him, why are you supporting those people? Come, let us give you more money. Let us give you more pipeline to guide. Then what is your problem? You can go to Cotonou and you can build a university in Cotonou. But in Calabari people doesn't deserve university. Calabari people doesn't deserve to have toilets. Calabari people doesn't deserve good road. Calabari people doesn't deserve to rule Nigeria. Calabari people doesn't deserve to do anything good. But we can give you money, you go to Cotonou, you build university, you build mansions. Then come and work with us and bring in Nnamdi Kanu down. This Asari Dokubo says he will smoke Nnamdi Kanu alive. When this thing started, when he was attacking Buhari, then he was supporting Nnamdi Kanu. They increased his money. They increased everything. They promised him heaven and earth. Please remove this man. He frightened you. How can you say frighten you? Jeff Amaka. What? Nah. Listen. Because we are 555 Vision. Don't use this language here, please.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes.
My brother Jeff, because of you, I play this thing. Don't say that you are frightening of any man. For just the way they carry you. You know, our Prime Minister, Nnamdi Kanu, Biafran Liberation Army, ESN, Biafran government in exile, we have potential to deal with them. And the battle is between our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Asari Dokubo. But do not be afraid. Don't be frightened, because our Prime Minister defeated Peter Obi. Our Prime Minister defeated Nigerian media platform. Our Prime Minister defeated Channel TV. Our Prime Minister defeated Dati. Our Prime Minister defeated DOS. Our Prime Minister defeated all of them. And the battle is here. The last man standing is Asari Dokubo. You say you are afraid, frightening. Change this topic before we continue. Tell us how powerful you are. Vision. We are not afraid of anybody. This is the kind of language we want to hear. You understand? Biafra TV, Victory TV, we are not afraid of anyone. This our brother. Change this, Jeff Amaka. Change this topic. Change that parable and put Igbo man spirit, Biafran spirit inside you. Then you can be able to know what we are doing. Now you are seeing Asari Dokubo, the way he is working with the Buhari, and now you will see how we are going to restore Biafra.
Appease the spirit of over 3 million children is by the independent state of Biafra. I want everyone to understand that Nigeria can never know peace until Biafra is freed from Nigeria. The death of over 3 million children is a curse upon Nigeria, is a curse upon every nation that participated in that genocide against those innocent children. Today we have come to finish what they started, and we're going to finish it. I want everyone seated here today and those watching through the social media to understand that Nigeria and the world is about to witness one of the brutal liberation movements that the world has ever witnessed. It is going to be for the positive and not the negative. We will do everything to leave Nigeria. When I mean everything is that everything humanly and spiritual possible to leave Nigeria, I'm going to do it. And that is why the world is going to witness the most brutal liberation force ever.
The world is going to witness the most brutal liberation force.
Buhari, with all that, saw the capacity in me that I am capable. And the
Are you connecting the dot now?
government came, asked me, those terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists, ESN, now Biafran Liberation Army, the way I decimated ESN, I am going to decimate them. In the terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists.
It is a thing that must be done, and it's a task that must be done, because we have found ourselves in the midst of Islamic State, very deadly Islamic State, that no any other nation in the world has experienced. Biafra people are experiencing it today. One of the countries that may have similar, not similar history, but almost the same thing when it comes to religious war and freedom because of the religious enslavement was the Bangladesh. I will continue to use the Bangladesh because we almost have the same thing with Nigeria today. So today, I would say Biafrans are caught in the cobweb. But we have a way.
Jeff Amaka, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because you see, who walk with the devil looks like devil. You understand now? Who walk with the devil looks like devil. And there is no way in the history that darkness defeat light. It is not possible. So we are putting every spirit inside every Igbo person. 7,500 Biafran dead warriors arose in Biafran land when we were in the Psalm 56. If you go back to the book of Ezekiel, you will see where God says, the bone shall rise again. And the bone arose to fight and defend Israel. That is exactly what happened in Biafran land. When Biafra comes, the people who participated in that activity, we will present them to you. This guy is, yeah. We will present them to you. Then you people will know what we are really talking about. I know it will be somehow strange that we are telling you this kind of thing that it happened in Biafran land. But it is true. 7,500 Biafran dead warriors, the genuine ones, arose in Biafran land. And the spirit penetrated inside people who is fighting today. One day, this message will begin to sink inside people. He think by saying that he will kill on our Agone chamber 1 p.m. We will be afraid, and all those things he is saying it because of his Fulani sponsor special force. Then that is why he is saying this. But when the whole Nigerian government summoned Finland government to arrest our prime minister, they were not able to arrest him. That's when they knew that power passed power. That's when they knew that the power passed power. The other person in South Africa that used to rant, he says, which kind of man is this? Which kind of man is this? If you catch him here, he will go the other side. If you catch him here, he will go the other side. Which kind of man is this? That man in South Africa, that is how he rant. After he become he walk as pointing finger, you know. Then nothing happened. He asked the Nigerian government, if you people can go to Kenya and kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, rendition him to Nigeria. Who is this man called Simon Ekpa? Why can't you people arrest him? He gingered the Nigerian government to go and try the power of Simon Ekpa. You understand now? And they came. All the Fulanis joined the DOS with that one in South Africa. The other one in Turkey also, he is not talking again. Yeah, we don't see his message again. The other one that used to wear big eyeglass in England, nobody hear from him again. All of them run away. 500,000 recruited Iraqs. Nobody hear from them again. And our prime minister is waxing strong, waxing very, very strong. And the last battle is here because we dey play with the show. We dey play with the show.
To free ourselves.
We must
That's
free
what
ourselves.
we're doing. First of all, we are going to protect our land. We will continue to protect our land, protect our women and children. The reason why it is going to be the kind of brutal liberation that the world has never ever seen is because the people that are coming to kill us are more brutal than anything. So we are going to meet them with equal force.
The people that has come to kill us are more brutal than anything. You hear it from our prime minister, because he who knows. The people who has come to kill us, this person here, whom that is making it open how he is working with Buhari, and me and you knows that Buhari has no mercy in him.
I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon, I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attack the army.
Not coming to romance us. They are not coming to give us education. They are not coming to give us hospital. They are coming to kill our children, our women. Today, I posted a video of how our women, one of our women were raped, kidnapped for the past 6 months. They were raping her. And all of you in the Western world, you know what it means for somebody to rape a woman. At the same time, the woman was kidnapped and held hostage for past 6 months. And all they can do is to share it on social media. This is happening on daily basis. This is the one that is in public domain. There are kidnapping of underage children in Biafra land.
A live video, they were shooting. They said, how many people are running? How many people are running? You didn't see that video.
The handwork of Asari Dokubo,
I will send the video to you.
Is
we did not employ ourselves.
What you hear
the
from
government
our
saw
prime
the
minister,
potentials in us,
raping
the
our
capacity
women,
in us, and knowing that we can deliver
pieces,
and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, engaged me shows Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am.
Whatever we are doing here today, Buhari government engaged him. You people have seen the video spreading everywhere, where he is saying that he is not a Nigerian. He is not a Nigerian. He is not a Nigerian. That he is a Biafran. That him speaking against Biafra is like pulling his bones out of his skin. That if this thing happen, he can never survive. The same as Asari Dokubo, who says Biafra is the only solution, and he was shouting. Then, when Buhari found out that this man now is ready to work with Nnamdi Kanu to restore Biafra, see what happened.
Shows that they know who I am. I wasn't engaged me. Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am.
Are you getting it now? Because if you go here, you go here. We are doing what we are doing because we know that they took history away from our people. Our people now, when we connect it, there are some of our people that went to university. They are graduates. They have master degree. They are PhD holders. They cannot really couple history, but they can speak perfect English better than us. Now, we throw this thing to them, and you see many of them, they are into comedy because there is no work. You see them, the way they do their comedy, they make it very beautiful. They can analyze the video. They speak with the picture. And a picture speaks more than 1,000 words. Now, we bring this message for you to share it to them. Those are our comedians. Those are our graduates. Those people that finish university, they have no job. Those people that have a PhD holder, those people that are master degree holders, they have no job. We throw this into them, they can then connect the dots. Then the news will begin to go. But mind you, that this war now for Biafran quest of liberation is now between Asari Dokubo and the Mazi Simon Ekpa, including Ifeanyi Uba and the Eastern governors. Eastern governors, Soludo has fight his own. He left. Hope Uzodinma fight his own. He left. Ugwuanyi fight his own. He left. All of them, has fought Simon Ekpa. They couldn't survive. Now, a senator, Ifeanyi Uba, is now the person that come now to fight against what Ojukwu started. Ifeanyi Uba. Shalom, Wachineke. Yes, thank you. Ifeanyi Uba has now come to fight exactly what Ojukwu started. You understand now? And we are bringing this news naked so that our people, our graduates, those people inside the committee, will picture some things. Then they will know who is working for Buhari and the agenda of Buhari. Things Ojo Okano did not succeed in doing. Onyedikachi is a prophecy of our leader that they will buy some of them. And now Buhari has buy Asari Dokubo. Yes. Hi, now our people can connect the dot. When they write comment, you will see that the comment is colliding to what we are doing. Thank you so much, Onyedikachi, for this one. Then we hear our prime minister. We will keep on riding on.
Turning them into sex slaves. It is part of the reason we are fighting to have a same country, a same society where human rights will be respected, where the rule of law will be the first priority of the government, where we are going to respect the human dignity, dignity to life, and the right for every citizen of Biafra to live. In Nigeria, all these principles are missing. There is no rule of law. There is no human right. There is no right to respect human dignity. There is no right to respect people's life. People die like chicken. People die like animals. Animals are well respected in the Western world than Nigeria value human beings in Africa. So, we are trying.
Animals are well respected in the Western world. Even the animals in Africa, all the wild animals in wild Africa has insurance. Do you know that? Lion, elephant, leopard, cheetah, call the names of wild animals. All of them has insurance. In Mozambique, in Kenya, in Uganda, in South Africa, the areas you can find wild animals. All the elephants in that place has security, has insurance. If they are sick, they will take them. Even snake in that place, they have security. Their life is well secured. More than you living in Nigeria. That they will kill you. Nobody will ask reason why they kill you. Nobody will ask, why did you kill this person? And they reduce the life of Igbo man to nothing. They reduce the life of Igbo man to zero. They reduce the life of Igbo man that you can just kill Igbo man. Nobody will ask you question. Maazi, I'm James. I live here in Sri Lanka. Men are here. We are ready to face the people. Are ready to fight for our land. Yes, try to get our contact. Try to get a contact. Get a contact. Look for Gaddafi. Look for Sani Barawa. Look for people that will connect you where you can fight, because the spirit to fight for Biafra has possessed each and every one of us. And do you know why it has possessed? Because
Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. 7 years, I was anti-Buhari.
Our Igbo adage says, "Ino boibu, a go for the ego." Things may be difficult. Then you will buy some friends. You will buy them over. You know, Ino boibu, a go for the ego. Then you can buy some people to become your friends. When Nnamdi Kanu gathered the momentum and he created a mass movement all over the world, do you know what happened? All the powers that has been fighting against our people, they become afraid. They begin to look for a way on how to subdue Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot show their face. They cannot show their faces. Do you know? Now, they used Buhari to buy Asari Dokubo to come and fight for their interest. They used Buhari to promote Ifeanyi Uba to come and fight against his own father, against his own grandfather, against his own grandfather. They used Buhari to buy Hope Uzodimma to come and fight against the land where he is standing. They used Buhari to buy Dave Umahi to fight against the land where he is standing. Buibu, a go for the ego. That is what Buhari did, because Fulanis are trending with high intelligence. Britons trained these people. Britons trained these people to capture our land. But how do you think we can be safe? How we can be safe is this now.
Everything possible to restore sanity to Biafra land and the Biafra nation. And in order to do this, a lot of mistakes will be made. A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes.
A lot of toes will be stepped on. Just like Asari Dokubo is standing on our toe now. Standing on our toe since 7 years ago. After he says that he is a Biafran, Biafra is the solution to give peace, everlasting peace to his children and his unborn children. That the Biafra is the last solution. That Biafra is everything he needs in his life. Then Buhari then bought him over. Then he began to stand on our toe. Our prime minister now says,
it is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving. Even if we fall, we will stand up and move. So this day of the Biafra liberation is something that nobody has ever seen. And like I said, our arms and ammunition is to face the Nigeria terrorist government, to face the Nigeria Islamic State. We are not fighting any ethnic group. We are not fighting any organization. We are not fighting any individual. We are not fighting anybody. We are fighting the agent of Nigeria State. We
are not fighting any group. We are not fighting any organization. We are not fighting any other person. We are fighting the agent of the Fulanese. And what are we?
Buhari, with all that, saw the capacity in me that I am capable. And the government came, asked me, those terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists. ESN, now Biafran Liberation Army, the way I decimated ESN, ESN.
Then we go.
Fighting those who comes in uniform with arms to kill our people in the name of Nigeria security agents, but they are actually for the Islamic Jihad. These are the people our arms and ammunition we are using to face, to defend ourselves in activation of self-defense. And that will continue. The reason why this talk is very important is to create awareness and avenue for people to ask questions. Those who are yet to support what we are doing to safeguard our land, protect our land, to be able to come in, the room is here. For those of you who have what it takes to fund this liberation, the time is now. I want everybody to understand that we are not ready for negotiation. The only negotiation that we are ready is our referendum. negotiation we are going to have is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the table for that negotiation. We are not ready to negotiate with any politician. We're not ready to negotiate with anybody. Freedom is not about negotiation. If you want us to negotiate, you bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the table and also tell us that what you want to negotiate for is the date and the manner of the referendum of Biafra.
Do you hear it now? Any other person that wants freedom, you have had it clear.
I am going to decimate them. In a few days' time, you will start.
Yes. We remove this one. We remove this one, then we start another episode. We start another episode. Ask anybody who want to defend the Biafra, who need Biafra to come. Is there anything left for our Prime Minister to show how genuine he is for Biafran restoration? James Chiboy, we can't continue to run from reality. We can't have to prove to them that we can't stand for our family and the children and our land. We can't beg for freedom. We will fight for freedom. I will be connected. Yes, Biafran spirit is penetrating inside our people, and all we need, your motivation, is penetrating inside our people. All these Fulanis that came to kill our people, we are not really waiting for these people to do what for us. What can they do for us? Nothing in absolute. Nothing in absolute. We come, oh, we are coming. We are coming. We are coming. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, says that all he needs is to defend Biafran land.
I want to inform you people today in South Korea that the template which we are using to liberate Biafra is one in this world. Only one. It is not two. This template will not be tampered with. No matter the pressure from anywhere, no matter the distraction, we will follow this template till our destination. I want people to understand that when I say template, it's not just about saying. It is something that when we want to do something, we tell you what we'll intend getting from that particular thing, activity we want to do, and we're getting it. That is how focused we are. And our final destination is the freedom of Biafra. Let me also put emphasis for those who may be joining us for the very first time. How do you think we want to get this Biafra? We're not hiding it. One, we have activated the Biafra Republic government in exile. It is the first and the most important step. Two, the Biafra Republic. We have to go on to be explaining some of these things. We will go on to be explaining some of these things because some people don't understand what Biafran Liberation Army stands for, and that is exactly what we are come to show, to let people know how it is and how it functions. Eh? Good afternoon, Master Vision. Continue. Yes, we are continuing. We are marching forward. Biafran Liberation Army, and how Biafra, he says that we must follow the template. Following the template is, first of all, before the spirit controls the physical, the spirit controls the physical. And what do you mean? Before you do something, you have to first of all draw the map
on where you are going, then you begin to make the move. Asari is the head, and he openly admits a contract to kill, wipe us. yes, he admitted openly that Buhari came. Now the template, number one, Biafran Liberation Army. How to get Biafra, following the template of Biafra.
The government in exile have engaged many nations, many international organizations, and we have informed them about the existence and the coming into force of the Biafra Liberation, Biafra Republic government in exile that are now in charge.
The Biafran government in exile, you know when countdown was counting, the Nzama people, we are saying, oh, you say you want to bring Biafra. When is that your Biafra coming? Where is that your Biafra? Bring us that Biafra. Then our prime minister told them that he need Biafra to come. And we are counting down, and they keep counting down. As we are counting down, the Biafrans came up with different ideologies. They came up with ideologies which made us to stand. Then, as the war was going on, we say, okay, ugwu muta mgbaji ukwu, agadi nwanyị amụta ọgakata ogbunye aka n'ikpere. Then, when the Biafran government in exile was created, it wasn't Biafran government in exile he wanted to create, but different kind of strategy is there. It should be something else. Then, when they see the Nigerian government changing the election date, changing the time, changing everything, changing the system, recruiting a lot of people, and we are telling them, when brother fight a brother, then we told Ohaneze Ndigbo, we told these people, Nde Nzama, stop fighting Simon Ekpa. Stop fighting him, because this guy have something to offer. This is how we continue to show you exactly how to restore Biafra and what the Biafran government in exile has done. Biafran government in exile, after the countdown, he created Biafran government. He reactivated Biafran government in exile. And from Biafran government in exile, it became a government in exile. They begin to write papers to powers all over the world, informing them the emergency of Biafran Liberation Army, which in time come, you will see Biafran Liberation Army in Biafran land. Let us follow it step by step.
Of everything about Biafra people globally. 2, activation of the Biafra de facto government in the homeland.
Activation of a Biafran de facto government in homeland. Activation of Biafran de facto government in homeland. Number 1 is Biafran government in exile, Biafran Liberation Army. Now, activation of Biafran de facto government in exile. The way they will overthrow the government in Biafran land. Then, Godwin Ezekiel. In all these Southeast governors claim IPOBs is the cost of insecurity in Igbo land. Yeah? Then your exposition is top. Thank you. Now, the Biafran government de facto government now will be activated, and the news has been circulated all over the world that a de facto government will soon be announced. So, Nigerian soldier has no right or power to go and shoot or arrest anybody wearing Biafran de facto government uniform, because it's a legitimate uniform. If you kill them, it is against the law because we are under government. How we are going to overthrow the government? It is not a secret. We continue. We read some comments. The youngest, Biafra is so near, and I can only tell you that once Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released, you will see what will happen. The gods of our land is ready, and they are really at work for us now. I am telling you. Yes, now you are there. Now, Biafran de facto government is here.
We have also informed the world, informed the Nigeria state, Islamic State. We have informed the past president of Nigeria. We have informed the present president of Nigeria about coming into existence of the Biafra liberation, the Biafra Republic government in exile, and the de facto government in the homeland.
They have also informed the Nigerian terrorist government about the coming of de facto government in Biafran land. And the whole world now is aware that there will be de facto government in Biafran land. Russia is aware, Israel is aware, America is aware, Britain is aware, Canada is aware, Australia is aware, Spain is aware, Germany is aware, Deutschland is aware, Denmark is aware, Finland, the government is also aware, and they are also engineering the movement. We say it the way it is. And when we say something like this, do you know what we will do? We will go back here.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready.
Do you know why we play this thing? If you think that we are afraid of what we are doing, the thing that motivates us is that we are not afraid of making mistakes. If you tell me that what I'm doing here now is not good, I will ask you, man, correct me. Then if your correction seems reasonable, I will pick it straight away. That is the secret of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the secret of Simon Ekpa. That is the secret of Biafran government in exile. Sometime we will go there and provoke them. Those people in Biafran government in exile, we will provoke them. You know, let's see how they handle us. Then when they handle us, they will beat us small, they will send us back. You understand now? Because we are not afraid of making mistakes. And if you want to hear it, this is the thing that motivates us. Because I don't know who is here. Tell them that this is the
toes will be stepped on.
Toes will be stepped on.
We are not afraid to make those mistakes.
Yes.
It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes.
Let's go.
Now, the Biafran de facto government in the homeland, the inauguration will take place in a few weeks' time. What we intend to do is to make sure that immediately this inauguration takes place, we will begin to administer governance in Biafra land completely. And
immediately this inauguration takes place, we will begin to administer in Biafran land. That is what they called plotting of coup. You know, they said that Simon Ekpa has plotted a coup on how to take over from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This is where you people will see how to plot coup, international brainless coup. You understand now? All those things they told Simon Ekpa from Ndi Nzama government, Ndi Nzama Iraq warrior, that he want to overthrow Nnamdi Kanu and all those things. You have heard it here. He said there is no negotiation whatsoever until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is out, or they give us a referendum, or they bring in Nnamdi Kanu out. There are no negotiation. At least the part of taking power from Nnamdi Kanu have been buried. Now you want to see how to plot coup. Coup happened in Zambia. Coup happened in Mali. Coup happened in many other countries. We are telling you now how to plot coup. And when we speak like this, do you know what we will do? Do you know what we will do? In case when you, as you are learning here now, you are learning something. Do not be afraid of making mistake. That is the thing that motivated us to join this struggle. And as we keep on promoting this language, do you know what? Our prime minister has bought to the idea. And he used it. And we are very, very happy. Why are we happy? The sea has a new challenge every blessed day. How the ocean tumble now is different on how it is going to tumble tomorrow. You as the diver, you as the ocean rider, you need to study the ocean, the movement of the wave before you can dive inside an ocean. That is why we say the treasure is hidden in an open place. And we are the salt of this very earth. We are not ready to lose our taste. Come on, you lose our taste as salt and you go yanu. Come on, and we are not afraid of making mistake. And hear it again.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving. Even if we fall, we will stand up and move.
A newborn baby learn walk by falling and standing. It is natural in life. Never you be afraid of making mistake. Then we continue.
The governance in Biafra land will be administered from district to state, from district to local government, from local government to state. We are going to have a better government structure, better governance than what you see in Nigeria today. Starting from even being a continuous or a shadow government within Biafra territory.
You know, shadow government. There is something they call shadow government. Then you see Mba in Enugu State. His own job, why he stand there as a governor, is just to sit at home. Why Hope Uzodimma is there as a governor is to eliminate Igbo people found in Imo State. Why Dave Umahi was there as a governor is to eliminate Ebony State people. Soludo signed the same deal. He didn't succeed. Ifeanyi Oba is now carrying the project of Soludo. Now, they call it shadow government. When de facto government will be announced, then they will have what they call shadow government. And I guess 3 months ago, there is a project of Biafra, which was $900 and something billion. Biafran government in exile made as a project on how to build Biafra. $900 and something billion by our prime minister. This shadow government now, we use the money being budgeted to build Biafra. The first budget was 900 and something billion. Whoever that knows the actual amount should tell to correct us here. That's the first budget of Biafra. And within this shadow government, they will be using that money being projected to build Biafra, to shadow all these governors, all these senators like Ifeanyi Uba and Mba, and all of them, all those governors, they will shadow them. That is what they mean by shadow government. Then the government of Biafra, de facto government will shadow them. You know what they say? What is planning of coup? Should I mention this name? This thing again? Planning. Yeah, this is what they call international coup. They plan it abroad. Then it will happen. There is one saying that says, "Na Jesus put na the other side, or they mezu na the other side." This is what is happening. You understand? How many people knows this thing? When Jesus put na companion, or they mezu na the other side, you know. Na Simon Ekpa no na London nye iwu ọ na-eme na Biafran land. Simon Ekpa stay in Finland ọ na-enye iwu ọ na-emezu na Biafran land. Ọ nwata ibe gị. Ọ bụrụ nwata ibe gị. We continue with this shadow government now.
Our aims and objective is to make sure that we neutralize every representative of Nigeria within Biafra territory.
When he say our aims and the objective is to neutralize everything that is owned by Nigeria within Biafran territory. What do you call it? It is called coup. Chima, Chikazie, position. I want to be like you. I love your brain so much. Calculated. Thank you. You are yourself. You are even better than me. I'm telling you, only when you spark the light inside you, then you will see what you can do. Then, Ozamaka Nicholas, this is international coup. Yes, sir. You see, this is coup. This is international coup. It will just happen. You know, the kind way Biafra will come. People think that they will fight that kind of war. We have played Asari Dokubo here. How Buhari recruited him and who is sponsoring Buhari in Britain. The Britain that colonized you. Simple and short. Then what they will happen is they call it shadow. After shadowing them, then they will play the game through Biafran government in exile and the de facto government. Then you will see what they called, as our brother write it here, Nicholas, Ozamaka Nicholas say, this is international coup. You understand now? People are calculated, very, very calculated in things that is happening here now.
We don't want to see governors. We don't want to see local government chairman. We don't want to see any councillor under Nigeria. We don't want to see any police under Nigeria. We don't want to see any military under Nigeria. We don't want to see any security forces anywhere in the name of Nigeria. And gradually, we are going to take our territory back. And then we begin the process of self-referendum.
Come on. Isdo wrote something. Thank you, Isdo, for this message. Asari is messing up. I thought he was de facto president of Biafran, the other side person, creating confusion here and there. You see it? The Uchemefo and Wazirike, they ask Asari Dokubo, what do you think? What do you want us to offer you? What do you want us to offer you? And if you go back to that message, he says that since 7 years ago, he has been anti-Buhari. Iro Buibu, ego for the ego. Then, Uchemefo and Rafo Wazirike, they went to Asari Dokubo. They know that Asari Dokubo can do something. Let us recognize the fact. Let's recognize the fact. They know that Asari Dokubo can do something because he has militant, Niger Delta militant. Now, they say Asari Dokubo, the only thing we see is that you need power. Is it not true? You want to be president. Then, Isdo, Aguzie reminded us that Asari Dokubo has become Biafran president. Biafran de facto president. Then Biafran de facto president is not up to Asari Dokubo to back down every activity he may have. But Buhari then buy him with a shilling. Hey, Isdom. Asari doesn't know that the Nigerian government is using him to fight against his family. The same Nigerian government will destroy him in due time. This is pure. Asari Dokubo, Uchemefo, and Wazirike made him de facto president. Let him become the president of Biafra. But he didn't do anything. What he do, he left the power of becoming the Biafran president, and he sold himself to go and sign a contract to be killing his own people. And our brothers, our prime minister now, that is why we write our comment here, our topic. The war now is between Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and Asari Dokubo. And if our prime minister, one Peter Obi, one Nigerian government, one Nigerian media, one all of them, then who is Asari? Let us continue. Odogu, always on point with his spiritual wisdom. Right on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then we continue. We are just sharing this thing so that when you pick up your own, if you sit people down, you tell them things they're supposed to know. You gotta go.
What I'm saying now is there is nothing Nigeria can do to stop us. I'm telling you the fact. That's why it is not secret. Freedom fighting is not secret. The only thing you keep secret are those you go into alliance with, those who are standing by, waiting for you to implement what you need to implement and for them to step in. These are the information that you may keep secret. But the roadmap to Biafra, the roadmap to your freedom is not something that is secret. You need
this area now he is talking about a secret. That is the thing that destroyed DOS. Freedom fighting is not a secret. Are you telling me that you are doing underground job, but you don't want to tell me the outcome of the underground job? You say, where is your roadmap? You say it is a secret. When are you going to bring it out? Nothing. Since the time they are doing underground job, have you seen them come out with anything? But you have seen the road to Biafra, the map of Biafra has been unleashed. Everybody have seen it. And when it was unleashed, our prime minister asked, did you see anybody, even the people of Niger Delta, even the people of Igodomigodo, even the people of riverine area, even the people of Kalabari, even the people of Ishoko, even the people of Shekiri, even the people of Ijo? None of them have stood up and say that they don't want themselves inside Biafra. Tony Nnadi is the person who is always asking, where is your roadmap? Where is your roadmap? And since that time, our prime minister unleashed the Biafra map. Have you seen Tony Nnadi asking about roadmap again? He didn't come out. The roadmap is clear. And the people of Edo State, our prime minister says he is not going to add them. They will enter through referendum. They don't even want to wait for referendum. They already wrote to our prime minister that they should add them inside Biafran map. So why should you call it a secret? Biafran struggle is not a secret. Freedom fighting is not a secret. It's not a secret. We continue.
to convince people, not just convincing people. You need to let the people know what you are doing, your roadmap to your freedom, and let them see the possibility and how feasible it is, whether you are making sense or not making sense. And then it's left for them to join you or not to join you. And everybody must not join us. But what we are saying here is that that particular question that has not been answered for over 60 years, the answer is here. How are you going to get Biafra? Where is your roadmap? Where is your map of Biafra? That particular answer has been answered by the auto-piloted RPOB, then the Biafran Republic government in exile, the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, which is the reason why we have activated this global tour today. For those of you who may not understand how Biafra will come, this is just a glimpse of what we are doing. And all we are asking for is financial support. You know, some people will say, oh, they are raising funds every week. Oh, even this today is going to be fundraising. What is going to be baffling you is when people are telling you are raising funds every week, it's like they never know what is freedom fighting. Are you going to fight the freedom with your cup of tea? Are you going to buy arms and ammunition?
Raise fund, raise fund, raise fund, raise fund, raise fund. Because through raising fund, that is how we can get what we are looking for. No other way. No other way. No other way. No other way. Our Prime Minister is doing what he is supposed to do. He is playing the game according to how it pleases us. He's playing the game very, very well. He's playing the game. Yes. Yes. We are making it however we can do it to make sure that this message is being spread all over the world. We need freedom. And if you think in freedom, do you know what our Prime Minister told you? This is what he said.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving, even if we fall, we will stand up and move. So this day of the Biafra liberation is something that nobody has ever seen. And like I said, our arms and ammunition is to face the Nigerian terrorist government, to face the Nigerian Islamic State. We are not to face the criminals and terrorists coming to your land to terrorize you with rice. Are you going to fight and buy the weapon that is needed to defend your land by making propaganda on social media? The answer is no. You need money. And because we identify the importance of resources, the importance of funding, that is the reason why we say we are not going to lack anything, and we'll make sure that Eastern Security Network, Biafra Liberation Army, is funded, no matter how little, no matter how big. And that is the reason why the fundraising for every week. Because every week, millions and millions of naira is going to make sure our land is secured, and no amount of distraction is going to make us to step back an inch. So for those who may not understand why fundraising is happening every week, is because they were never serious in Biafra. They were never serious in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting is where millions of dollars are being pumped in before you can begin to see progress. But with little resources we have, and because we are very strategic in what we are doing, we are seeing a very tremendous result with the little resources that is being raised.
I don't run away from battle. You're happy.
For you to know the kind of battle
that Igbo cannibals
why you
have come
should
up.
donate.
Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon, I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attacked the army. A live video they were shooting. They said, the army people are running. Army people are running. You didn't see that video.
And our fundraising is not secret. It is open. You can follow it and press a calculator, but look at the result we're having, because We are upright in what we are doing. We are focused in what we are doing.
You know why we are repeating this thing? You remember when Nigerian media went to Finland to interview our prime minister? They asked him, who is funding you? He responded to them and said that Biafran people are the people who is funding the movement. He is only there to tell them what to do, how to get freedom, to liberate ourselves from Buhari, who contracted Asari Dokubo, working with Ebubago and Ifeanyi Uba. Dave Umahi, Soludo is not talking again. Hope was on them. You understand now? Then this, your fundraising is to make sure that look at the people that has come to kill you.
I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. As they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon I will hunt them down and wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attacked the army. A live video they were shooting. They said, how many people are running? How many people are running? You didn't see that video. I will send the video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us. Video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us, and knowing that we can deliver and engage them. That in us, and knowing that we can deliver.
The government saw the capacity in Asari and his coup, and the government knew that Asari will deliver his people for assassination. Buhari recruited Asari Dokubo, asking him to stop fighting for his own freedom, the freedom of his children, the freedom of his grandchildren, and the freedom of his upcoming generation. And the Buhari knows that Asari will deliver his own future. You understand now? My question to all this anti-Biafra is, do you forget that nobody has ever won Biafra? Since 1945 up to date, in fact, their end is now. Not tomorrow. This Biafran autopilot will put stop on them. Look at this. It's done. You understand? Asari, since the government employed Otto, kill your own people. Don't worry. We are coming. Our prime minister wrote Asari Dokubo. Alex Vick, look at the message our prime minister wrote to Asari. For you to know that what you have just written here now is not different to what our prime minister responded to Asari. He says, Asari, he said, go and recruit more jihadist fighters. They will die in Biafran land. Before you recruit more jihadist fighters, go and recover the bodies of those you sent to kill Biafrans. Their bodies are littered in the bush. Biafran Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network. Then BNL will unleash new videos, and the next will be Asari himself. You understand? Because Asari says that Buhari know he will deliver. Vulture will feed Yes, Asari, look at it. People are watching and they're telling you, you can. Buhari know you will deliver, no?
In us, the capacity in us, and knowing that you can deliver and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. 7 years.
Check back 7 years ago when he was supporting Nnamdi Kanu, fighting for the right cause, doing the right thing he should do for his own children, for his own grandchildren, for his own generation, for his own personal generation. You know? And the Buhari know that he can confuse him. Look at how he is. Buhari know he can deceive him. Buhari then say he know he will deliver. Where do you see it?
How many people are on it? You didn't see that video. I will send the video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us, and knowing that you can deliver and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. Buhari, with all that, saw the capacity in me, that I am capable. And the government came, asked me. You are a traitor, you. The only solution, the only guarantee for our future, the future of my children, the future of their children, the future of generation unborn is Biafra. If you are not in support of Biafra, you are the traitor. You are a traitor. You are a traitor. And the people, the generation that are coming, they will tell you if you are alive. They will speak. The only solution, the only guarantee for our future, the future of my children, the future of their children, the future of generation unborn is Biafra. If you are not in support of Biafra, you are the traitor. You are a traitor. You are a traitor. And the people, the generation that are coming, they will tell you if you are alive. They will speak. The only solution, the only guarantee for our future, the future of my children, the future of their children, the future of generation unborn is Biafra. If you are not in support of Biafra, you are the traitor. You are a traitor. You are a traitor.
We dey play with the show. We dey play with the show. This is the same man, eh? In case if you don't know. Asari has never done anything right for Biafran restoration. It's when looking for attention that he will come up, talking about Biafra. This is the same person that is seeking attention everywhere. This is the same person.
I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon.
So, Biafran, does it make sense that we should pay attention to this kind of people that doesn't have word of their own? People that has no word of their own.
The only solution, the only guarantee for our future, the future of my children, the future of their children, the future of generation unborn is Biafra. If you are not in...
So, let's go.
We know what we are doing and not gambling it. We are not gambling anything. We are not doing tumbom. So for this reason, we are here today to solicit support from the South Korea, from Biafrans in South Korea. If you want to continue to follow freedom and you are in South Korea, know that everything you have done in the past is a waste. I am telling you the fact, because by the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, you will know what you have done. And some of you that are waiting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out, before you know what to do, before you continue to do the right thing, you will all regret it. Because by then, we'll make sure that we treat you completely differently. Especially those who are waiting, let him come, and so that we know what we do. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being detained, all you do now is to leave all the strategies, all the structures, all the footsteps, all the laid down principles to get Biafra and waiting for him to come out, so that the Fulani will do whatever they want to do with him. If that is your own way of reasoning, you are not supposed to be part of Biafra. What we want to do from the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped is to make sure that his kidnapping is as useless as anything, and we have succeeded. What we want to do is to make sure that the reason why they kidnapped him, which is to stop Biafra, that they did not succeed. And we have succeeded in making sure that Biafra did not die. Why those who have worked with him for over 13 years have beginning to work with the enemy, and they are now fighting everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done in the past, because they were never genuine. If you are waiting for such people and you are in South Korea today, believe me, everything I've done in the Biafra struggle, you have wasted them. But the time is now for you to take a new leave and make sure that your actions, your support today will facilitate the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And let me tell all of you, by the time Nigeria actually have come to see, which they are already believing, but the point is that because of shame is the reason why they have not released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They wasted a lot of money to rendition him from Kenya to Nigeria, which some of them setting up security outfit today in Anambra were part of those who kidnapped him, thinking that immediately they kidnap him, it is going to be open Coup. It's going to be easy for them, that they will just destroy everybody. Today, they have not destroyed everybody. They are gnashing their teeth, suffering themselves, raising funds, going from one place to another, setting up another terrorist group, militia group, in the name of security, only to fight sit at home. Sit at home is the only civil disobedience that we are using now to break the camel's back. When they continue to shout, you are destroying the economy. Which economy are you destroying? There is no economy in the Southeast. There can never be economy in the Southeast. You can never have economy in the Southeast where you don't have electricity, where you don't have good roads, where you don't have hospital, where you don't have police, where the police is making billions of naira every month, where the military, instead of staying in the barrack and in the bush, they're in the streets, creating roadblock and checkpoints and here and there, making billions of naira every month. That is reaping Southeast, the Biafra part of Southeast North. It does not happen in the North. It is not happening in Lagos. It is not happening in the other southwest of Nigeria. It is only in the eastern region of Nigeria where you see police and military checkpoints everywhere. And according to research, they make billions of naira. The other day, we saw a report where they say they collected over 100 billion. From Southeast, roadblocks. This is what we are fighting against. And we say we are bringing and restoring sanity to Biafra land. Nigeria deliberately allowed Biafra, Igbo-speaking part of Biafra, to destroy themselves. And we're going to restore their sanity. Today, they worship money more than anything. Anybody that want to get himself or herself involved in something, he will first of all target money. Money, the definition of money is the root of all evil, is only on Igbo. That particular definition has come to fruition. It is the real definition of money is the root. I don't know the verse of the Bible that says money is the root of all evil. Please, for those of you, the pastors, you can tell us. But I want to tell you that Bible was not referring to any other person than the Igbo people. It is now the part of their life. So, if you don't know that, we need to know what the Bible was talking about to mention money is the root of all evil. Because people are asking where the Igbo people come from, whether they are the descendants of Judah, whether they are the descendants of...
Yeah, this area he is going now will be another teaching. We will bring out some of intellectuals to join our program, the people who study the history very, very well. All these things you see in the Bible, James the Just, the history of Paul and all this, and this is the area he is going. But before we call it a day, Kingsley, Washington, there are no way you can defeat a liberation army. It is not possible. So, as our topic today is, the war is now between our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Asari Dokubo, and the example of how our Simon Ekpa has won is there. He defeated Peter Obi. He asked Peter Obi to come. Stop looking at this baby face. Come, join us. Tell us if you want to become president of Nigeria. Let us negotiate on how to support you. Peter Obi looked at him and he downgraded him. Then he defeated Nigerian media warrior, Channel TV, when they tried to carry propaganda from Shegun. Our prime minister defeated Nigerian media. Fulanis then joined together with the Dati, begin to fight against our prime minister, including Russian media TV. Then our prime minister defeated them. Dati then joined the DOS to fight against our prime minister. Then our prime minister defeated them. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo placed the bounty, $50,000, $100,000, and a black check. Our prime minister defeated them. Then it become the lasting accountabilities. Nobody care about those people. They are not into war. You understand now? Then the war now is speaking loud. And the more of it you should know before we call it a day is the real game.
In case you don't understand Hausa, here is what El Rufai said. Just in summary. 1. That he started a project as governor of Kaduna State where he proposed a Muslim ticket, governor and deputy, and he succeeded. Claiming
how all this thing started.
It was the first time during his tenure that both the Gov, deputy, SSG, chief of staff and commissioner of finance were all Muslims. 2. That no Christian will ever be a governor or deputy in Kaduna State. The newly inaugurated governor and the deputy are Muslims. 3. He claimed that yes, some Christians voted for them, but at best they can only benefit from schools, healthcare, employments and all, but will never taste any top government position in the state. Note: Kaduna State comprises of Kaduna South 99% Christians, Kaduna Central 40% Christians, 50% Muslims, and Kaduna North 90% Muslims. 3. That during campaigns they lie to the Christians that they are not after religion but competence, however they consider religion first. 4. That the Muslim community should support the new governor such that after this 4 years, he will run another 4 years, then they bring in another set of Muslims governor and deputy. 5. That haven't succeeded in Kaduna, he was amongst those that insisted it will work pan-Nigeria, presidency and vice. Hence they held a meeting that they will only support a southern candidate that must pick a Muslim as running mate of which PBAT fit in. He clearly said he is not a fan of BAT.
Biafrans, we are bringing things because these are things our people should know. These are things our people should know. Then let us bring it to your understanding, in case you don't know. Now,
Malami, San politician Igbos are stupid and unruly. They are the problem in this country. The Hausa recognizes their position as conquered slaves.
so before we start this, what Asari Dokubo signed with Buhari, what Asari Dokubo meant that after understanding that the Biafra is for the future of his children and his unborn children, when he explained this thing deep, Fulanis knew that if Asari joined force with Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, Biafra will be liberated long time ago. And the Igbo adage says, Iro bu Igbo, ego for the ego. Then the Nam bought Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo said he will smoke Nnamdi Kanu out. He will smoke him alive. They worked together, however, they participated on this, whether within thought and the afterthought, according to our Prime Minister. Then they renditioned Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then Asari Dokubo that was bought over, according to him, he said it here. He said it here. Completely, he made it open how he was bought over. And here is the secret of Malami, the man who announced about Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Thank you. Then here now is the secret of Malami, the one he reviewed on how Igbo people are stupid, including Asari Dokubo, including Hope Uzodimma, including Dave Umahi, including Soludo, including Ifeanyi Uba, including any other person that is speaking against sit at home. And here is the analysis of Malami concerning Igbo people.
San politician Igbos are stupid and unruly. They are the problem in this country. The Hausa recognizes their position as conquered slaves.
Igbo people, Igbo politicians are the problem in this country. And when you analyze it, it is very, very correct. Because they are the same people that took their people to go and develop another man's land. This Ohanes Igbo that placed the bounty on Simon Ekpa. This Ohanes Igbo that placed bounty and the rendition Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. To Nigeria, the same Igbo politicians, we are still suffering today. This is the Igbo politicians are stupid and naughty. They are the problem in this country. The Hausas recognized their position as a slave. Hausa have taken their own position as a slave.
They recognize the supremacy of the Fulani.
The Hausa now recognized the supremacy of the Fulanis.
The Hausas are happy being our slaves and we treat them well.
The Hausas are happy being the Fulani slaves and they are treating them well.
The Hausa will not seek to sit on the same table with their masters.
The Hausas will not seek to sit on the same table with their master. That is why you see they demoted Peter Obi.
They will not demand to be in government.
They will never demand to be in government. Just like MFL contested for presidency and Peter Obi doesn't want to become a slave and he contested for presidency as well.
They know it is haram.
They know it is a haram for an infidel to stand on the seat of power.
The Kobo Igbos will not take their place as the conquered slaves they are.
The Kobo Igbos will not take their place as a conquered slave as they are. Igbo people are doing what they call buying and selling. They are building their houses on top of ordinary sand. They bring container to Nigeria. Then Hausa man is the person in charge to open your container, to remove your container. Fulani man is the person who is in charge of everything you are doing. And you say you call yourself a millionaire. You call yourself a music singer. You say you throw a container. My container is coming. My container is this and my container is that. This is it.
They refuse Fulani grazing on their land.
They refuse the Fulanis to graze on their land. That is cattle rearers. Igbo people then say no. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say no to this.
Nigeria is our heritage.
That Nigeria is the Fulani heritage. And Asari Dokubo knows this thing very, very well. Hope Uzodimma knows this thing very, very well. Dave Umahi knows this thing very, very well. That the Fulanese says that Nigeria is their conquered territory. We continue.
Our forefather Othman Dan Fodio secured this heritage for us.
Our forefathers Usman Dan Fodio secured this heritage for us. Fulanis are telling you.
The Fulanis are the special breed ordained by Allah to be served.
The Fulanis are the special breed ordained by Allah to serve.
That is why Nnamdi Kanu must die.
That is why Nnamdi Kanu must die. Have you read this one before? Or do we go on to analyze it? Pious. Do we go on to analyze it? And why they say that Nnamdi Kanu must die and why Nnamdi Kanu has not died? How many people is interested? We are marching forward. That is why Nnamdi Kanu must die.
He challenged a power greater than his tribe.
He challenged the power greater than his own tribe. Fulani is now telling you, after they have recruited Asari, who is his name is Edi Abale, the great-grandson of Uzodimma, Igbo. And the Fulani is here now telling you that Nnamdi Kanu challenged the power that is greater than Igbo people challenge the power that is greater than their own power, which means Fulanis are claiming that their own God is greater than our own God. And Igbo people used to give the name that is called Chibikem, Chinegbu Mkpa, Chinegbu Ogu, Chinebu Agha. Ha ncha bụ aha ndị Igbo. You know?
He challenged an authority established by Allah.
That Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOBs challenged the power that has been established by Allah. And our own is that Chukwu Okike Abiama has made us to know that Biafra is our own heritage. And the Biafran territory is our own. You know?
We poisoned his parents to send a warning across to him, but he refused to listen.
They poisoned his parents to send a warning across to him, but he refused to listen. You know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu says, because of Biafran struggle, his father and his mother died. And here, Malami confirmed it. Continue with this reading, Mazen. We are with you, sir. Thank you, Sebastian. Now, then they said they poisoned the parents of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to send a warning across to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and he refused.
He has received his own dose.
He has received his own dose. You people knows when the alarm came out that Nnamdi Kanu has been poisoned inside the SA dungeon. At least you can get the better news from the Nzama group of companies. Then we continue.
He will rot from inside and die very painfully.
He will rot from inside and die painfully. You know the news that is coming out from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in detention, ear surgery, and different kind of pains. Then listen.
He cannot reason well again.
He cannot reason well again. All we know is that the message, any message that came from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we know the voice of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The sheep know the voice of his master, and the master know the voice of his sheep.
The judge will keep adjourning his case for him to have a good taste of a painful death.
The judge will keep adjourning his case for him to have a good taste of a painful death. Every day, they adjourn the case. Every day, they adjourn the case. You are hearing it here now. I didn't make it up.
This is a lesson to you Igbo people.
This is a lesson to you, Igbo people, which you have seen Asari Dokubo has Buhari know that he will deliver. Ifeanyi Oba, Buhari knows that he will deliver. We have seen Ifeanyi Oba, he signed an ally with Shatima.
Fulani owns this country.
Fulani owns this country where Asari Dokubo is fighting to kill his own people, and Ifeanyi Oba also signed the same ally with Shatima.
Mark my words.
Mark my words.
No infidel shall smell the seat of power in this country ever again.
No infidel shall smell the seat of power in this country ever again. Peter Obi, they are telling you now, go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness we are making. Share his videos accordingly and preach the gospel.
Nobody should utter such rubbish as 3 main tribes in Nigeria.
Nobody should utter such rubbish as there is 3 main tribe in Nigeria. That means Wazobia has been eliminated. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba has been eliminated. Nobody should utter such rubbish as there are 3 main tribes in Nigeria. Nobody should say this again.
There is only one tribe in Nigeria, the Fula.
There is only one tribe in Nigeria, and it is the Fula. You understand now? Because of the people who know how to carry information. There is only one tribe in Nigeria, which is Fula. And you know when Fulani says that they will start to teach Fufude in every school in Nigeria under Islamization agenda, that you have to learn Fufude.
Henceforth we shall not tolerate any insubordination from infidel vassals.
Henceforth, we shall not tolerate any insubordination from infidels vassals. Infidel vassals are anybody that is trying to become president, like Peter Obi and the obedient people.
The Fulani herdsmen have the rights to kill.
The Fulani herdsmen has the right to kill,
maim and rape any stubborn slave.
Name and rape any stubborn slave. You had the news of yesterday. Fulanis that kidnapped a woman. They kept the woman as the sex organ since 6 months. 2 of them are raping that woman. They pregnated that woman. After pregnating that woman, they gave the woman a medicine to give birth to a premature baby of 4 months. They deliver the baby and they bury the baby. They keep on raping the same woman. That is what you have just heard here now. That is what you have just heard here.
Maim and rape any stubborn slave.
Name and rape any stubborn slaves.
Slaves are brought under submission.
Slaves are brought under submission.
Only the Fulani lords have the right to carry arms.
Only the Fulani lords has the right to carry arms.
The herdsmen are entitled to any land they desire from the north to the south.
The herdsmen are entitled to any land they desire from the north to the south. Have you people seen it happening? We don't make it up.
Nigeria belongs to the Fulani.
Nigeria belongs to Fulani.
Establishment of the grazing route is a must.
Establishment of grazing is a must.
Britain have a morbid hatred for Igbos.
Britain has more hatred for Igbos. That's why they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. As British citizen, Britain doesn't want to utter a word. Britain doesn't want to speak. Britain kept mute as if nothing is happening. Malami confirmed it here. They confirmed it here that they have more hatred on Igbos.
Route is a must. Britain have a morbid hatred for Igbos.
Britain has more hatred for Igbos.
They are in full support of the Fulani land acquisition agenda.
They are in full support of Fulani land acquisition agenda. Have you seen it?
It is a pact signed at the amalgamation.
It is a pact signed at the amalgamation of 1914.
Britain knows that Fulani owns Nigeria.
Britain knows that the Fulani owns Nigeria.
They have given the go-ahead to kill Nnamdi Kanu at once, but we want to enjoy his slow, painful...
They have given a go-ahead to kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu at once, but we want to enjoy his slow, painful death. Let me repeat it for you people to hear very, very well.
Nnamdi Kanu at once, but we want to enjoy his slow, painful death. Nnamdi Kanu at once, but we want to enjoy his... knows that Fulani owns Nigeria. They have given the go-ahead to kill Nnamdi Kanu at once, but we want to enjoy his slow, painful death.
They want to enjoy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's slow, painful death. As you read from up, that they have poisoned his parents to send a warning to Nnamdi Kanu. But Nnamdi Kanu refused. Now they have poisoned him, and he will stay inside the exile dungeon, and his own case will keep on being prolonged for him to die slowly.
The Igbos must surrender their lands or die to the last man.
The Igbos must surrender their lands or they die to the last man.
The Igbos are a pollution.
The Igbos are pollution.
They must disappear from this country either by death or exile.
They must disappear from this country either by death or exile. Then what are we telling you here? Hey, Chineke, these people, they are making them madaru. Eh? Let me read comment and debrief a little. Happy Ume. Can he put happy? Can he put happy? Happy Ume. It is so sad that our Biafran people, especially the Igbo elders, elites, and the politicians that are making the Fulanis and the British agenda easy. Then, message not too much. Emmanuel Afo, can you hear? Please, Mazi P. How can we get access to this particular script to make it go viral? I guess you post it in your Twitter. No, it is not in Twitter. It is in YouTube. It's in my YouTube. We will continue to win. Alison, thank you. We must win. Onye, we go on. Then at least we breathe a little. We continue. Let's go back a little.
They must disappear from this country either by death or exile.
Now, do you know why we pause? Go and check the villages in Igbo land. It is empty. Everybody is praying on how to leave Nigeria. Agenda of 1914 amalgamation. People hang here in Europe, in America, in England, all over the world. That is where they referred exile. You stay there in abroad, you marry Oyibo woman, you marry foreign woman, you marry people of Ivory Coast, you marry people of Ghana, you marry people of America, you marry everywhere. You have your children there. They seize you in your own land. You cannot come back. Even if you manage to bring your children back, there is no electricity, there's no running water, there's no good road. You remain there. Only Simon Ekpa will destroy this thing. I am telling you with this face. 555 Vision is telling you. Or they remain in exile. Or all of them will die. The only thing that can save them, save Igbo people, is this sit at home. And do you know the message we played before? To overshadow this elite, which our sister referred here. Happy Ume says it is so sad that our people, especially the Igbo elders, the elite, and the politicians that are making the Fulanese and the Britain agenda easy. You know, Ume, the only way is this de facto government, starting by sitting at home, for Biafrans to know that the power does not belong to Igbo elites, politicians again. Igbo politicians and the Igbo elites. Then Biafran de facto government will then overshadow them. That is what Simon Ekpa said here before. Then it will become a shadow of government. Then they will take over. Then the Biafran Liberation Army will be established. And the Biafran government will then overthrow the government. That is what they call international coup. Now, yes. Then we continue.
Killing the Igbos is simple. We control what they eat.
Killing the Igbos is simple. I think I missed something.
Enjoy his slow, painful death. The Igbos must surrender their lands or die to the last man. The Igbos are a pollution. They must disappear from this country either by death or exile.
They must disappear from this country either by death or exile. You run away.
Killing the Igbos is simple.
Killing the Igbos is very, very simple.
We control what they eat.
They control what they eat in Igbo land. We have seen some tunfish. People eat in Igbo land. Some tunfish people eat in Igbo land. They die. We have seen suya made up with a nylon suya. We have seen nylon suya, cellophane bag. They use it to make suya. They say they control what we eat in Igbo land. Then we have seen suya, which they use to make. They use nylon waterproof to prepare a suya and they sell it to Igbo people. They say they control what we eat. Then Francis Okonkwo, thank you for joining. Then we continue. Killing the Igbos is very, very simple. By Fulanese. We start again.
By death or exile. Killing the Igbos is simple.
Killing the Igbos is simple.
We control what they eat.
We control what they eat. Their cow meat, poisoned. We have seen their cow meat when they have sex with the cow meat, with their cow. We have seen tunfish killing people. We have seen suya made up of cellophane.
Just watch Nnamdi Kanu degenerate and die.
Just watch Nnamdi Kanu degenerated and die.
Then, know how potent a little bottle of poison would be on a trailer of tomatoes.
Then, know how potent a little bottle of poison will be on a trailer of tomato. Chai! Let me repeat. Before we repeat, they say, killing the Igbos is simple. We control what they eat. Just watch Nnamdi Kanu degraded and die. Then know how potent a little bottle of poisoned, a little bottle of poison would be on a trailer of tomato.
And die. Then, know how potent a little bottle of poison would be on a trailer of tomatoes.
Then know how potent a little bottle of poison would be on a trailer of tomato. You know, they bring tomato in our land.
Enough of this impudence from our infidel slaves. Enough.
Enough of
politician
this.
Igbos are stupid and unruly. They are the problem in this country. The Hausa recognizes their position as conquered slaves. They recognize the supremacy of the Fulani. The Hausas are happy being our slaves and we treat them well. The Hausa will not seek to sit on the same table with their masters. They will not demand to be in government. They know it is haram. The Kobo Igbos will not take their place as the conquered slaves they are. They refuse Fulani grazing on their land. Nigeria is our heritage. Our forefather Othman Dan Fodio secured this heritage for us. The Fulanis are the special breed ordained by Allah to be served. That is why Nnamdi Kanu must die. He challenged a power greater than his tribe. He challenged an authority established by Allah. We poisoned his parents to send a warning across to him, but he refused to listen. He has received his own dose. He will rot from inside and die very painfully. He cannot reason well again. The judge will keep adjourning his case for him to have a good taste of a painful death. This is a lesson to you Igbo people. Fulani owns this country. Mark my words, no infidel shall smell the seat of power in this country ever again. Nobody should utter such rubbish as three main tribes in Nigeria. There is only one tribe in Nigeria. The Fula. Henceforth we shall not tolerate any insubordination from infidel vassals. The Fulani herdsmen have the rights to kill, maim and rape any stubborn slave. Slaves are brought under submission. Only the Fulani lords have the right to carry arms. The herdsmen are entitled to any land they desire from the north to the south. Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. Establishment of the grazing route is a must. Britain have a morbid hatred for Igbos. They are in full support of the Fulani land acquisition agenda. It is a pact signed at the amalgamation. Britain knows that Fulani owns Nigeria. They have given the go-ahead to kill Nnamdi Kanu at once, but we want to enjoy his slow, painful death. The Igbos must surrender their lands or die to the last man. The Igbos are a pollution. They must disappear from this country either by death or exile. Killing the Igbos is simple. We control what they eat. Just watch Nnamdi Kanu degenerate and die. Then, know how potent a little bottle of poison would be on a trailer of tomatoes. Enough of this impudence from our infidel slaves.
Yes, Biafrans, we love you. We are calling it a day. Share the program. Let it go viral if you love your people. As for us, we are doing our own. We are sending the message to last man standing. We're doing our own, so do your own. Inform others. If you want to see the message on your own, you go back to 555 Vision. Those of you who is here, if you have not subscribed to 555 Vision, try to do so and they like what we are doing. Please tell them we are not Nigerians. They can't keep it. All we want is Biafra, and with the help of our Creator, it will come. That is for sure. Yeah? Thanks a lot, brother. More blessing. Harrison, thank you. Thank you. We are signing out. We are signing out. Pay us ọnụ mmadụ abụrụ ọnụ mmụọ. Chukwu ọnụ Chukwu. O ji ihe nwata weli aka elu aka iji gbube ya o wetu aka nwata ewere ihe ya na-aga. They cannot do us anything. Ogu is stronger than Ofo. And we are calling it a day. Maybe we return, maybe we will not return. But turn on the notification button if you like what we are doing, and advise people to watch this program. Thank you all. And the sit at home is the only way out, because we are coming with what they called overshadowing of government. Let us tell you what you must put in mind.
A lot of steps and a lot of toes will be stepped on. We are not afraid to make those mistakes. It is what actually defines who we are. In life, for you to succeed, you must be ready to make mistakes. You must be ready to fall. Falling is part of progress. Falling is part of life. What makes difference is the more you fall, the more you wake up and stand up and keep moving. And we are going to be moving. Even if we fall, we will stand up and move. So this day of the Biafra liberation is something that nobody has ever seen. And like I said, our arms and ammunition is to face the Nigeria terrorist government, to face the Nigeria Islamic State. We are not.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But let us give this news. You people knows that when Buhari left the office, the Fulani Jihad killed 70-something people to send Buhari goodbye, to say goodbye to Buhari. They killed 70-something people, just like a sacrifice. The way when you return, when you walk and you return home, your people will kill fowl, or they will kill goat, or there will be ceremony. They will kill cow to celebrate. What the Fulani is killed is 70-something human being to say, Buhari, thank you for standing in the office. It is in the Google. Thank you, lovers of freedom. We call it a day, and we will make sure we return any other day, because one thing is that you appreciate what we are doing. That means since you appreciate it, that gives us strength to come back to do again. If we are receiving negative message here, negative comments here, we will say, okay, we are not trying. But since we are doing it and you like it, that means you tell us go ahead. Nwanna ya ziri oshi na-eji ụkwụ agbawa ụzọ. All know about nai. And your support shows us that we must continue what we are doing. And Amoechi Jones said, God bless you, my brother. And God bless you all of us of freedom. Sebastian, God bless you. Everyone, God bless you. God bless all of you. We go.